Still talking about awards and nominations, the Africa International Film Festival, AFRIFF, had its grand closing ceremony and award night here in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. The week-long event had opened with the screening of Aura, written and directed by acclaimed Nigerian-Canadian filmmaker Lonzo Nzekwe, while Breath of Life, written by Bibi Sasore and produced by Eko Edowo, served as the closing night film. Take a look at all the stars present at the red carpet and what exactly they had to say about the event.
The red carpet is rolled out to stunning stars and attentive members of the media, as evidently from across the continent. Filmmakers, movie lovers, actors and actresses gather in Lagos, Nigeria for the 12th edition of the Africa International Film Festival closing ceremony and award night. Veteran industry practitioners share their high points during the festival. Producer and actress Uche Jumbo lays emphasis on the positive impact AFRIFF is likely to have on the Nigerian film scene in the near future.
AFRIFF met my expectations and exceeded it for film. In fact, I said that yesterday, someone said for everything, which is good. So I think for us, the filmmakers, because AFRIFF is ours. AFRIFF is Nigerian and it's the best in the continent. Period. Do you understand? There's nothing like it in Africa. I think for us filmmakers, it's important that we continue to make amazing films that we can bring to AFRIFF year in, year out.
What stood out to me the whole of the week, I think it's more of the opportunities for interaction with different people from different places. Good crowd from LA. My manager was here from LA as well. Introduced me to people who are going to be doing some great work here. And the Black Book crew had a chance to have a session called Creating a Nollywood Blockbuster. That was really very good. So yeah, that's that, and of course tonight, I'm one of the honorees. I'm looking forward to tonight as well. There must be something that we're doing right. If we're 12 years on, we're getting stronger. It's probably Africa's biggest film festival, and to use the words of Chioma Odedi, the founder, she said it's community over competition. So when you build a community, you bring people of like minds together, and there is more strength in coming together. There's no telling how much you can do when everybody has one mind and they pull together.
The closing ceremony also doubles as an award night, celebrating various sectors of the industry. Some of the awardees share their excitement.
Great privilege and honor to be honored when alive, to see the applause when you're still alive, not posthumously.
So, how does being honored make me feel? It makes me feel good. You know, it's the first time we're having that in AFRIFF. We have 12 people getting specially honored today, and it's good to be recognized for all the hard work that's being done. You know, the reward for a good job is more hard work. You know, so it feels good.
I think I'm just grateful, because you can never be too grateful for good things. You can never be too grateful for the bad things. So this is part of the good things, so I'm truly grateful for it. One of the things that stood out most for me and that I experienced in this year's AFRIFF would be the selection of films. Most of them were truly poignant, and I thought, we are telling stories and we're telling them really well, and so I'm exceedingly proud.
Well, in terms of the festival, what is standing out is the fact that AFRIFF has come to stay. The acceptance by the community, the acceptance by the international crowd and sponsors, and the organization of it and the crowd. For me, it's just so heartwarming that somebody's hard work over the years has come to fruition. And it's phenomenal and exciting just to look at. Funmilayo Ransome Kuti was screened here at AFRIFF. I think it's in contention tonight for also we're hearing basically. So we'll see how the night pans out. But essentially, we've had very good reviews from all those that have seen it. Most especially the family. The owners of the story were very happy about the story that we told at BAP Productions about Funmilayo Ransome Kuti. And for me, that's I think is the biggest award that I could get.
The week-long event had several side attractions, including panels and master classes, aside the movie screening. Actress and film producer Iniedo speaks on how impactful the panels were and her expectations for the night.
The panels have been really inspiring. The panels have been very, very inspiring. I mean, that stood out for me, but also the quality of films that we've seen also stood out for me a lot.
The panel for how to make a blockbuster, I was part of the panel representing part of the Shantytown crew, talking to aspiring filmmakers, aspiring producers, aspiring actors, what it takes to create a blockbuster.
The founder, Choma Ode, is unable to hide her joy despite the exhaustion, which is mixed with excitement over the week-long festival. While expressing her gratitude, she highlights what will be done in the coming years to make the already grand occasion more spectacular.
The high point for me, I had so many high points. Meeting so many new people, watching so many films. I learned a lot because I really went into the panels. There were so many high points for me. And this year, one thing that has occurred to me, or that I've realized, is that we need to grow the infrastructure. The cinemas are no longer enough. It was overcrowded, and so we need that. Nollywood, African cinema is really growing, and so infrastructure has to grow with the pace too. So what I'll do differently next year is that I'm going to have so many more cinema screens for the film. There'll be more cinema screens. Yeah, for me, that's at the top of my head right now. As tired as I am, that's what comes to mind.
It's the fact that they are able to, within the program, help build capacity. Every year you see a lot of young people who are new to film. They come here because they get the opportunity to meet different people from different parts of the world, and the opportunities available are just so enormous. So that is great, and also it's also an avenue to experience films that you will not see on big screen. You get to see them here, and also collaboration. There are rooms for people to meet and bond and talk and all. Yeah, and I think that's great. I think apart from FESPACO, which used to be like the biggest film festival in Africa, especially in West Africa, I think this is like the new thing. And a lot of people, because I'm in that space, and every year I see a lot of people reach out to ask about the festival and wanting to be part of it, and I think it's a good thing, and I think it can only get better.
From the successful turnout of this year's AFRIFF, movie lovers and practitioners remain optimistic for the coming years.
Thank you.